Alright, so this is the second time trying this video. I figured I should make a video because I haven't made one in quite a while. And this video is going to be about the difference between carpentry and woodworking. And I do both. I build tool sheds, I build decks. I also make furniture and cabinets now in my basement, in the shop that I have down there. And you can see, I've talked about this square before, the 6-inch iGaging combination square. It's dead square. And the reason I know it's dead square is because I have checked it with this square. This is an engineer's square with a lip on it, much like a speed square. That it's 8 inches long. That leg is 8 inches, and it comes from a company called Kinex in Czechoslovakia, and it actually comes with a little certificate that says they have tested it and that it's square. And I've done the line test with it. It's dead on. I think it was 25, 30 bucks, maybe a little bit more. Maybe it wasn't more than 50 bucks. And I bought that a couple of years ago. Actually, when I bought that, the 6-inch iGaging combination square, and I used to carry the two of them in my woodworking tool belt, my Norm Abrams style woodworking tool belt. And it got to the point where that worked for me. It did, and it was working well, it was going well, but I grew up watching New Yankee Workshop, right, with Norm Abrams. And Norm Abrams used to wear the tool apron. It's tripping over my tongue here. Sorry about that. Norm Abrams used to wear a tool apron. And on the left-hand side of that tool apron, he always used to keep a Starrett 12-inch combination square. A Starrett 12-inch combination square is about 140 bucks. So, as badly as I have wanted that square my entire life, I decided that since this iGaging 6-inch combination square has served me so well and it has been so accurate, and it has, it's a fantastic square, I decided that I was going to purchase a 12-inch iGaging combination square. And I did a lot of research. The school buses are going by, you guys can probably hear them. I did a ton of research. I read a lot of different things about them, and this is the one that I decided to get. The 12-inch, you can see it. Oh, maybe you can't see it. Trust me, that says iGaging. The 12-inch iGaging combination square. I just got this today. The Amazon guy dropped it off, and jokingly I said to him when I had the package in my hand, I said, "Ooh, take a picture of me with it," because they always get to take a picture. They're actually not allowed to do that. I don't know why, but they're not. So the first thing I did when I got this is I ran downstairs into my shop and I put it up against this square, the one that I know is certified to be square and has passed the line test, and that passed the test immediately. It was dead square. So then I said, okay, I'm going to go over to this piece of plywood that I got that I know has a factory edge, that I know is square, and I'm going to do the line test with it. It passed the line test perfectly. So this square was 40 bucks. This one I think was 35, maybe 30. So for less than half the cost of one Starrett square, actually it is about half the cost of one Starrett square, a 12-inch square, you can get both of these. You can get the 6-inch combination square and the 12-inch combination square by iGaging, and they are as accurate as you're ever going to need for woodworking. I would also recommend, highly recommend, the Kynex Square And with these 3 squares and a speed square, you're going to have pretty much all you need to do woodworking. Now, the difference between woodworking grade and carpentry grade is that these are accurate. These are dead on. And they do exactly what I need them to. And obviously, I have these little cases for them, so when I do end up doing site work again, because I've been doing a lot of woodworking instead of site work, when we're building tool sheds again and we're building decks, I could conceivably take these with me, but they're higher end, they're good quality tools, and I wouldn't really want anything to happen to them. So the difference between woodworking and carpentry, this is something that I heard Leah from C. Jane Drill say once. She said it's 1/8 of an inch. In woodworking, you work to 1/16 of an inch. In carpentry, you can work to 1/8 of an inch. And I have a 12-inch Empire combination square that I keep in my construction bucket. And it's about 1/16 of an inch out of square when I put it against the Kynex Square. I have a 6-inch Empire combination square in there that is actually dead on, which is pretty impressive because they're always, quite honestly, the combination squares you're going to buy at like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, they're not going to be the quality you need them to be for woodworking. About the lowest end square that you should get for woodworking is these guys here, the iGaging squares. And they're not low end by any means. They're solid tools. They're really awesome tools. So the basic purpose of this is just to say that you don't need $140, $150 square. This entire set here, I bought them at different times, but it probably cost about $100. So for about $100, you can get a dead accurate tri-square with a lip on it to be able to use with wood and different types of lumber stock. And it's dead on, and it comes with a little thing that says it's been tested, and it is. It's by Kynex. You can see it there. Kinex, a company out of Czechoslovakia that makes machinist squares. They also make a 45-degree one that I haven't gotten, and I really don't know if I will, because this kind of meets my needs, but there's that if you do need that. You can get a 6-inch iGaging combination square that is also dead on. And you can get a 12-inch iGaging combination square that is dead on. You don't need to spend a ton of money. You just need to buy something that's a little bit better quality than what you're buying at a home store. So I've rambled long enough about these, and I mean, I'm really happy with that. That just came today, and I'm quite excited to get that to put that to use. So Kinex and iGaging, they're not expensive, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive, and they will serve all of the needs that you may have for woodworking, for furniture making, for cabinetry, and I highly recommend them. So I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.